Yes, people. And we're going to be talking about Arsenal versus Newcastle, the preview. I got a couple guests with me, but before we get started, let's just cue that intro, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it started. Bang. Yes, people. And today we're going to be talking about the Arsenal Newcastle game. And if you guys can do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Do me another favor. Let's try to get this video to at least 100 likes if you can. And also check out everybody else's channels. We got Kendall with us. Yes, Kendall, what's going on? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Thanks for having me again. It's like being really short notice, hasn't it? This time,
there you go.
Games, so,
yeah, you got yourself in the background too. And we got Cam in the house. Cam, what's good?
What's poppin'?
Chilling.
Telling me, man. Telling me, my people.
I'm doing well, man. You know what? Last time we were here before the game, man, like Cam said, Kendall, if we play that lineup that Who Scores predicts, we're gonna have a bad game, and you know what? We could lose. And you know what? Man was right. You played a second string team, and our team looked horrendous. We could not get string passed together. We couldn't do anything until guess what? The kids came on and they changed the game. So before we do the preview, let's do the review to the last game. So what do you guys think about the last game?
Not really much to say, to be honest. It was about 90 minutes. I feel like it was probably our game to lose because obviously Andy Carroll had the chances and he missed them and didn't put them away. And extra time just absolutely killed us off because we didn't have enough subs left to make extra in extra time because we only had one sub left. So that killed us off straight away because we only could bring Egal on, then we couldn't change the game at all. And the kids, obviously, I say the kids, but they probably deserve better respect than that because they are, the backbone of Arsenal's team now, I feel like. So, yeah, Smith Rowe had a really good game. Can't really say anything more than that, to be honest.
Oh, man. Cam, would you Cam? We already know what Cam said about the game. He came on here. He's like, it was shit. The players were shit. Everything was shit until the young guys came out and they showed that you can polish some of the shit with some new stuff. But yeah, not your exact words, but pretty close, right?
Pretty close, bro. Pretty close. Bro, like I called it. Now look, what can I say, bro? I called it before the game. I knew it. I said if we come out with that dead ass lineup, Newcastle might do something to us. And they almost did. Listen, we are lucky because Andy Carroll had 2 chances that 90% of the strikers I know, maybe not Lacazette, well, actually not even Lacazette right now, would have taken. I couldn't believe it, like, especially the one where it went wide. I was like, how has he missed that? You know, there's points where you watch football, and you're waiting for the ball to hit the back of the net. You're like, oh, here we go. And I was like, hold on, what? You put that wide?
What about Kendall? Andy Carroll, 1-on-1. Leno jumps on the ball. Did you not think you're going to score at that point?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Well, both the really bad misses that he had, I thought, oh, it's in, great, unreal. Like, he's obviously, he's scored, but no, it didn't work that way. Obviously, the only person who can actually put goals away in our team is Callum Wilson, so didn't what we were really expecting of Andy Carroll. But, however, saying that, I probably would play him again on Monday just because clearly he's caused a bit of issue there. So I would play him again on Monday personally.
Yeah, let me just get to this comment. Well. I don't know any guy named Captain Gunnar as a reliable source. I can't vouch for him. Anyways, Twitter, you can't vouch for anybody. Guys, today I got done. Somebody put out a tweet, a Chelsea reporter.
I saw it about Alonso.
A Chelsea reporter put out a tweet about Alonso, right? So they said Marcus Alonso is linked to Arsenal on a loan for the next 6 months until they can sell him in the summertime to another team. And Arsenal is looking to take him on loan for the remainder of the season. Now, he puts out this tweet at 9:30 in the morning. I look at the tweet. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make a video on this. So I prepare the video. I do everything. By the time I finish the video at like 1 o'clock, he deletes the tweet and I can't find the reliable source. and now I look like a dickhead because the man put out a tweet, and he's a journalist that reports on Chelsea, and I look like the guy who made the rumor when he actually put the rumor out there. And the guy works for the Daily Mail. Like,
That's bad.
this is why from now on I'm screen grabbing anything that I see.
Yes.
No more. No
Good
more. Like, and you know what? People are, bro, angry people, bro. I'm not the one saying we want Alonso. Somebody said it. I'm not making this shit
It's
up.
like, well, no, yeah, it's like, well, I'm not saying it. I'm just telling you what I've heard.
It's called gossip and rumors, transfer rumors.
You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I'm the middleman. Don't blame me, bro.
Bro, I put it on Reddit. They blocked me. They blocked me from Arsenal Reddit. They're like, yo, this guy's banned. Literally, they blocked me from Arsenal Reddit. They're like, you can't put reports no more because your stuff was too volatile. It got too violent.
Pull up that comment.
What? Bro, you want to see it? Like, these guys are literally, they blocked me. I'll pull it up.
No, pull up the comment. Pull up the comment from Robert Gunner.
Oh, okay. Question, Cam. Was Emery, what? He was out after 10 months at the club.
Out after 10 months at the club because he embarrassed us in Europa League final against Chelsea compared to Arteta, who has proved that he can beat the big six teams. I was never Emery in, just like I was never Arteta in. The guy I wanted was Simeone. That's the guy I've been wanting, Simeone. Because I've been saying we need to change our style of football. And the best player to do that, I mean completely flip it. Because this attacking football, as attractive and nice as it is, yeah, our defense is a shambles. We need a manager who's got that experience for that defense, that, you know, compact, and a manager who's passionate, who the players will be scared of. I said that as soon as the Wenger news came out, I said I want Simeone. That's the only manager I want, Simeone. I don't care about no manager right now. Simeone will be our best option right now. But then Emery came. I was like, ah, cool. Let me give him a chance. I'll give him a chance. But after like 3 months, I was like, bruv, everyone was getting guessed about this 22-game run. I didn't really see, bruv. We were lucky to win half of them games, bruv. We were lucky to win half of them games.
You're right. We were lucky.
And then
who did we play?
When we started going downhill the first time, I was like, bruv, but this was before the final. So this would have been way before the final. I said, get this Pelican out of my club now.
Next
I called him
comment.
Pelican Emery.
What?
I called him Pelican Emery.
You know what? Some people made fun of him already before he had his bad run. I thought Emery lost the dressing room after that game against Crystal Palace last year when Xhaka did the madness, and we went on 2 months without a win. If you don't know this, Kendall, we went 2 months without a win. Literally in the league and in Europe, we lost or drew 14 games. So
not one win, bro.
So as bad as Arteta is, it was 10 times worse under Unai Emery. Think that in 2 months, Kendall. Not one win.
He's doing a good job though now. Wherever he is, Real Sociedad, not Villarreal.
Yeah. He is doing a good job.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about Saint Maximin, Gucci Mane. He's back, right?
No, he's back in training. But he's not back for the game. As far as I'm aware, the club has not said he's available for the game, because he has only literally just come back to training on Tuesday or Wednesday.
I swear, I seen the tweet, Jon Snow, the Jon Snow tweet, and I'm like, the guy's back.
So I mean, I haven't seen it today. He might, but I highly doubt he will be back straight away after he's only come back to training on Wednesday. Unless they literally want to stick him in straight away and he feels ready, I don't know. But we have a habit of doing that. I wouldn't be massively shocked if he was back, but I would be quite surprised just based on the fact he's been training less than a week. So
yeah, okay. Now, so who's gonna start this game for you guys? Because for us, the starting lineup that we have this game is going to be a lot different from the team that we played last time in comparison to you guys, where you're going to be playing a lot more of your regular starters. Your back line is going to be completely different. Your goalkeeper is going to be different. There's going to be a lot of changes, right?
Yeah, I think obviously Darlow will be back in goal because he's doing all right in the league at the moment. And I think they'll probably just stick with him as far as I know. Sorry, my cat's just scratched me. And then I think probably Fernandez and Lascelles are out. So it will be Clark and Shah as centre backs, because I feel like where Steve Bruce, obviously after the whole interview situation and Sky Sports and stuff, he did come out and say that a back five wasn't working. So I'm assuming he's going to go back to a back four, and it'll be Shah, Clark. Jamal Lewis is available. I don't think he'll play. It'll probably be Richie at left back, and probably Yedlin again at right back. I can't see him putting Manquillo in, who I probably would have in, but I can't see him putting them in.
Do you agree with this team? It's got Yedlin, Fernandez.
Not Fernandez because he's out. So
Okay.
it'll be Yedlin, Shah, Clark, Richie, Darlow, yes.
Almiron.
I think it'll be Hayden instead of Hendrick.
Yeah.
I think it'll be Matty Longstaff and then Joe Linton, because Ryan Fraser's suspended because of his red card. And Joe Linton's really all we have there, unless you play Elliot Anderson, who's the new young guy, but I can't see him starting.
Can you guys get the best out of Joe Linton on the wing, or is he better as a striker?
No, he's better. He's shit at both, but he's better. No offense, but he's better. He's slightly better on the wing. He shows a bit more improvement on the wing, you know. I don't know whether that's because he's just so horrendous as a striker that anytime he does one little pass on the wing, we're like, oh, this is better. But I think he is better on the wing. And then I hope it's Wilson and Cowell up front.
Okay.
Obviously, instead of playing the back five, if we play a back four, that leaves another space for.
Now, missing Fred? What is it? Fred? What is his name again?
Fernandez.
Fernandez has been one of your biggest goal contributions, isn't it?
No.
Or is it, which center back is it that's the one that's getting all the goals for you guys?
Probably Shah, I would say. He did
Shaw,
a couple of seasons ago, but yeah. I think it was Shah a couple of seasons ago, unless it's Kieran Clark this time. It is Kieran Clark.
Okay, so as long as Clark's playing, it's not that big of a miss. Lascelles just going to jump right in, right?
So, Egal, going by your lineup on the Arsenal side.
We're going to go to that in a second.
Going on the lineup on the Arsenal side, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know that Tierney's actually going to be not playing in this match?
No, it's doubtful that it could have been that he was rested for this game, but it makes more sense that he's going to be out for precautionary reasons again. It could be possible he could be out again for another precautionary reason.
Sure. On my FPL, I'm sure I've got Tierney, and I'm sure it's saying that he's not. Like, obviously, he's doubtful, but you cannot go off that because half the time they say that someone's not playing, then they're on the team. I'm like,
yeah, but what you also have to remember is who scores always plays it safe when it comes to people's fitness. So someone could be already back in training, but it still says it's there.
If that's the sort of lineup he's going for, I wouldn't put Maitland Niles there. I'll put Saka there.
You put Saka there, and then who's going to play on the right?
I'll just risk Pepe.
You risk Pepe?
Yeah.
I think Kendall would rather have Pepe playing on the right than Saka any day of the week.
Well, yes, I would rather have Pepe playing over Saka, so Saka's not on the team at all, really. But yeah.
Well, because Martinelli's going to be on the bench 100%.
Yeah, Martinelli's going to be back. Martinelli.
He won't start. He'll be on the bench.
No, he won't start this game. I'm questioning if Aubameyang should start. If Martinelli's fit.
There's two players I already see that I know is going to start. That's already upsetting me.
Shaka, Bellerin.
Yeah, there you go.
Listen, as much as you make fun of Shaka, last game he had a really good game.
Let's not go there.
No. You got to hear this, bro. He might have been.
He did not have a good game, Egal. The two clearances he made, he's the reason why they became a problem in the first place. He just tidied up his own mistake. Why are we giving him praise for him making a mistake and then him tidying up? That's his job.
Okay. Now, Kendall, you probably watch all the top 6 teams here and there. From when you've watched Arsenal, who has been holding us back this season the most? Would you say it's our goal scoring from Aubameyang or would you say it's more our midfield issues with Partey being injured, Xhaka, Ceballos, and those kind of guys?
I think it's probably a mix of both. I know that's like a cop-out, but your goal score, like your goal scorer, obviously Aubameyang especially, he saved us like last season and the season before. Obviously, he was like the saving grace because he did score so many goals, and this time he's not getting that. So because you're having issues at your defence and you're having issues scoring goals, that's obviously where the problem is, because it's both sides. And then the midfield, it's in a way, don't get us wrong, I think Arsenal's better than Newcastle, but the problems are similar because, like, but I mean, apart from the defence, because the defence is probably our strongest area, the midfield is an issue, and so is goal scoring. And in this sort of, in the Premier League this year, you can't even guess a result. Like, look at West Brom today. Like, no one would have guessed that. So you've got to have something where, you know, you can rely on someone to score goals, which I don't think at this point, which is crazy to say about Aubameyang, considering he has done so much in the past, that you can't even rely on him now to score goals. And even you've just said there, which I bet this time a year ago, you wouldn't even dream of saying, let's start Martinelli over Aubameyang. Like, that wouldn't have even crossed your mind. Like, you'd be like, are you crazy? Like, you're literally crazy. But obviously now that's the way it's going. So I don't know. It is crazy. It's just, his downfall is just insane. But obviously you can't necessarily blame it hugely on him. You know, the system hasn't worked, and you know the sort of creativity in the team has been lacking. But if you're really a strong striker and you're a goal scorer, you know, you should be finding, in my opinion, I mean, I don't play football, but in my opinion, you should be finding goals somewhere. Do you know what I mean? But he's not even doing that. So I think it's just going to be the same old. On Monday, I just think it's going to be the same old as it was at the FA Cup, even though we've changed teams, because obviously both the football is very similar. I mean, I've seen a lot of people say like Arteta is a Spanish Steve Bruce, and it makes me laugh, but it is kind of true because of the way that they play football. I mean, Steve Bruce is horrendous, don't get us wrong, but yeah, I think it's just going to be a bit of the same old, unless obviously I know Tierney's not, you're saying Tierney's not playing, that's fair enough, but obviously unless Saka, what about Smith Rowe, will he be playing?
He most likely will be playing, but people are we got a shade man here in the comments saying I'd rather go with El Neni and Partey midfield too. They work well together at Old Trafford, and I would let Nelson get another start and drop Aubameyang. He's going Nelson over Aubameyang. Wow, like
I get why though. Oh, that's who I'd play on the right then if you put to Saka. Yeah, no, I forgot about Nelson. If that's the case, yeah, I'll play Aubameyang and put Nelson over on the right. Put Saka on left back.
Okay. Now, Kendall, you asked about Emil Smith Rowe. I think Emil Smith Rowe will play again. He's just going to keep playing until we get another replacement or we change the system. If we take Emil Smith Rowe out, it would only be when we change the system to go to a back three, because then you don't need as many midfielder options. But you know what the crazy thing is, Kendall? The first 3 games he played in the number 10, we created 67 chances. Before he played, the last 3 games total, we combined with 21 chances. So it just goes to show you how big of a difference it makes.
He should be starting then. No,
every week. But the thing is, we don't want to put too much pressure on him, because people are saying just because he's doing well now, it doesn't mean he's going to dip in form. And you know how how big of like we got on players. Like there's people who are calling. There's people who are calling Saka a panic because he was the only person who was doing good. They're like, playing Saka this many minutes, we're panicking. We're trying to get something out of nothing. He's not good enough. This was when he started last season doing well. It's like
why do Arsenal? Not that I'm saying no other teams do, because obviously they probably do, but just the way I'm looking at it in comparison wise, when obviously Sean Longstaff and Matty Longstaff were coming through for us, we were like, yes. Like people were like, oh my god, Sean Longstaff is prime Michael Carrick. I was like, okay, calm down, fair enough. But like our fans are like getting gassed. They're like, oh my god, these guys. Yet Arsenal, when the youngsters come in, some fans are like, want to put them down straight away. Like, why is that?
It's because we have such high expectations for the club that they look at it as it's not what a big club would do. It's almost, we have an inferiority complex where we want to be such a massive club, but we don't want to do the basic things that other big clubs do. Like we don't want to sign a player from the championship because we're too big for that. We don't want to sign a player for 7 million because we're too big for that. All our signings should be 40, 30 million like Man City. We have this inferiority complex with Arsenal fans where they look down upon the signing like the Martinelli signing. They look down upon the signing like Pablo Mari, where surprisingly those two signings have been better than Pepe and Guendouzi. You know what I mean?
Like,
Even
that's the
Guendouzi,
level where
Lucas
you are
Torreira.
now. Do you know what I mean? Like with the owners and stuff, and like that's where you are now. You can't. It's like I always say, like Man United fans have this like
We've got the American Mike Ashley.
It's like the entitlement issue. Like you believe that you're entitled to behave a certain way as a club, but like you can't. Like this is not that they're not a big club, because I think they are a big club, but it's just the level that they're at now is not as big as a level as Liverpool. Obviously,
we're still a big club, but we're not
still a big club.
team.
It's just they're not the level.
Our team right now ain't a big team
right now. Yes, it's not superiority complex. Yeah, like entitlement. I always say entitlement issue, like Man United fans have. And you just can't behave like that. And I think a lot of people think that we have that, but I definitely don't, because I personally don't. We just want to play all right football and be 10th, like that's fine. But
yeah, so, what do you guys think about Tidy's comment? It's not a big. Arsenal is not a big club anymore. Our fans need to realize that we don't want to sign 72 million signings. They don't. They want 72 million signings.
Arsenal is a big club. I don't think they're not a big club. I think they are a big club. They're a very big club. But as me and Cam have just said, like it's the level where you are right now, and the team that you have, and the level that you're playing at is not the Arsenal that I wouldn't even say like recently, because like the past couple of years hasn't been obviously. I just think that a lot of the time, it's the same with us. We hold on to the mid-90s a lot. I mean, I wasn't even born, so fair enough. But we hold on to the mid-90s a lot, and I think a lot of people always want that era back, and it's not coming back. And obviously with a few Arsenal fans, especially older ones, they hold on to that entertainers era because it's Invincibles era, because it's like that was the last time obviously the club was massively successful. I don't mean successful in a sense of FA Cups or anything like that. I mean like a hugely successful, obviously winning the league, things like that. So I think a lot of obviously fans hold on to that a little bit, and they want that because they've seen it, and people don't, obviously you don't want that to drop. Like you've seen it, so you want it to be that, you want it to be that again. But yeah, so they're obviously a big club. It's just, as you said, the owners aren't great. You need investment. You need better recruitment, I feel like. And yeah.
Listen, enough about that. Now, Kendall, when Newcastle were linked to the Saudi guys and everything was going down, and they're hearing Mbappe and Griezmann and all these things, did you guys believe that for a second, or like I genuinely thought I was playing FIFA and I was getting ready to sign Mbappe and Griezmann for Newcastle, and I wanted to see how it worked just to play around. Like, did you guys genuinely believe that for a second?
We believed in the takeover. I don't think we believed in Mbappe. Like some fans probably did, because we are such a fan base that loves a conspiracy. Like we love a conspiracy. We love an extreme like explanation for anything. And because obviously we were going to be like one of the top 10 richest clubs in the world, probably top 5, I would say, based on net worth.
No, you would have been
the richest.
Then obviously you like to get carried away and you think, oh yeah, we'll sign Mbappe. But I mean, Mbappe would not have solved our problems at that point. Like we were atrocious. We'd need a whole like new 25-man squad at this rate. Mbappe wouldn't have done like frig all for us. He would have just been stood there like on the pitch thinking, oh my god, what the hell have I actually done? But yeah, you like to believe it, but I didn't really believe Mbappe. I was trying to get carried away with it a little bit, but yeah.
Why did I actually fall through in the end? I forgot.
What?
I can tell you, because of TV right fraud. They did some stuff where they messed up and they're doing some TV fraud stuff. That's allegedly. I'm not going to get myself sued. Anyways, let's keep it moving. So yo, Cam, chat to me. What do you think is going to happen? Okay, bring out the shirt, bro. Bring out the Bergkamp shirt.
That Bergkamp shirt, yeah, it's the first Emirates shirt, innit? I was obviously at his testimonial.
Bro, bring it out, bro. How dare people try to compare, Bergkamp and Ozil. Someone tried to say today that Bergkamp...
That's my rule number 10. That's my real number 10. No one's replaced him since that. No number 10 has been as great as that number 10 since that. Just no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. It was our first Emirates shirt.
True. Yes. Now, Kendall, Mezzo Ozil's left since we've last spoken. Today he had his say, and you know what? Mezzo Ozil on social media, he's massive. The guy is huge. Like 400k likes in literally an hour on his tweet. I don't know how much it's on now, but the guy is absolutely massive. Like, he's gone. A lot of people are happy. My thing is, Cam, I think it's bittersweet. I think he came in when he signed. It was a massive signing. We needed him at the time.
Sorry for a minute.
And it was a good signing. It was a good signing. As much as we hate on him now.
Do you know what it is, yeah? When he first came in, yeah, I remember, because he didn't start off that great. He was very slow to adapt to the Premier League. You know, it took him a minute for him to adapt to the competitiveness, because obviously the Premier League is a lot different than the Spanish league. And I always said it as well. I said there's an echo somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's Kendall's. I don't know what's going on with your audio.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, oh no, it's me.
Okay, I'll just talk anyway. There's silence now. It's just me, guys. You got me. What was I saying? Yeah, so basically, when he first came, I said, look, just give him a season to adapt to this Premier League. Worry about him next season. I said that. That next season, he had his best season at Arsenal. Everyone was like, you were right about Ozil still. That he's a baller still. Like, he's doing bits now. Like, he balled out this season. Yeah, cool. But then it got to the point where I started seeing this laziness in his game. Like, he just couldn't be bothered. Like, half the games he was in, he just couldn't be bothered to play. He was like, oh, I suppose I have to play because I am Ozil. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, when the deals came about with Sanchez and Ozil, I wanted him to do the Sanchez deal first before they even thought about Ozil. I wanted Sanchez to be held down first, because Sanchez was a better player for us than what Ozil was. In my eyes, because Sanchez did a lot more than what Ozil did.
But do you agree with this comment? Because I completely disagree with this comment. Mesut Ozil was successful at Arsenal. He won 4 FA Cups.
I wouldn't say it was a failure. Well. I wouldn't say he's completely successful, but he's not. I wouldn't say he's a failure, because he did win us some. Like, I don't care if it's Community Shield and FA Cup, bruv. It's a cup. At the end of the day, there's 4 of them each that he's won. At the end of the day, any other fan that tries to say they wouldn't want to win an FA Cup or Community Shield, at the end of the day, on the day of that game, if you're in the final and your team wins, 100%, you're going to be like, hey, champions! Whether it's a joke or not, you're going to do it anyway, because your team's won in the final.
Oh, man, I heard you talking about this
I don't get about fans like, oh, it's only a FA Cup. It's like, bruv, yeah, cool. It might not be a big cup like the Premier League and the Champions League. I agree with you. It's not. But with the FA Cup, you need to realize it's the oldest cup in the history of football, bruv.
Yeah, but FA Cup is big. It's bigger than like the Carabao Cup, for example.
Yeah, no, it's big. It is big. But for some reason, in the last 15 years, it's sort of, because like around 15 years ago, I remember about 10, 15 years ago, an FA Cup weekend was lit. Everyone was excited for FA Cup weekend. Like, everyone. But then it was like after FA Cup sort of moved on to the Sky platform, where who is it? Was it Sky or no? BT. Remember when BT that brought out the BT box before BT Sports? BT brought out this like Freeview box, didn't it? After that, for some reason, the FA Cup wasn't looked at like a big cup anymore.
What rating would you give Mesut Ozil out of 10 at his Arsenal career?
Kendall, you're first up.
I'm gonna go. I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a 7 for his career. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, that better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 7's fair enough. I think his ability was better than like what he showed at obviously Arsenal, and the past couple of years haven't been great for him. So yeah, I think a 7's all right. Yeah, 7's acceptable.
Taddy's giving a 5. Taddy, you're harsh, mate.
I'll give him
hard.
that's 7. I'll give him 7. I'll be
Listen,
fair.
I think it's good that he's going to go somewhere where he's appreciated, because he wasn't appreciated by Germany. He wasn't appreciated by Arsenal. When he left Real Madrid, he was appreciated. Let's be honest. He was appreciated by Real Madrid.
Oh,
So
they
now that
hated
he's going to
it.
Fenerbahce, he will be
Ronaldo hated
appreciated.
it the most as well.
What?
Ronaldo hated it the most when he left.
Yeah. Because the
was
man got him
"You
30
set me
goals.
up now, bro."
Listen, Mesut Ozil is not going to go down as a legend. He's not going to go down as a club hero or anything like that. He will be remembered for being a part of a team that was struggling, that still somehow won 4 FA Cups. You know what I mean? And big up to everybody watching right now. If you guys do me a favor, put your rankings for Mesut Ozil's career in the comment section right now. And also, while you're at it, please like the video. I'd really appreciate it. It helps more people get involved and more people interacting. Now, oh man, I think Mesut Ozil never ever had the person next to him to help him get over the hump. Because think about it, the man created the most chances in the Premier League's history in one season, 167 chances. And when I say chances, I mean big chances, not like those half chances, like when you pass the ball to someone like Son got the pass from somebody for that big run against Burnley. Somehow that was an assist. That's not what I'm talking about. This man was literally giving it to you on a plate. So Mesut Ozil, the hate for me.
He had it with Sanchez. He had a little nice partnership with Sanchez. I remember that though. Him and Sanchez, but we need that. That was the time we needed Aubameyang and Lacazette properly. That was that time. But Sanchez let that. But the season we got Lacazette, obviously we still had Sanchez in that half season because he went in January. Hence why we got Aubameyang. This
guy corner takes corners, for God's sakes. Yeah, of course he takes corners, but everyone is a corner. If you get a corner and you deliver it on a man's head and it goes in the goal, that's an assist. It doesn't matter if it's a corner. If you get a free kick and it comes on somebody's head and it's a goal, that's an assist. At the end of the day, are we changing the rules of football now? Come on, Teddy. You're my guy. You're my guy. If you want to come on, send me a message on Twitter. I'll bring you on. We can have this conversation another time, 100%. Even right now if you want. But yeah, Mesut Ozil, final thoughts. I thought his career at Arsenal was underwhelming at the end, bittersweet, and I would say overall he had a good time at Arsenal, even though it ended bad. Kendall?
Yeah, I feel sorry for him because at the end of the day, it's like he's going to be remembered for what happened in the latter stage of his career. And that's sad to me, considering 3 years ago, 4 years ago, he was unbelievable. He was an unbelievable player. So I feel sad that it's going to be tarnished with that now. But I hope he can find form again in Turkey, wherever he's going. And he can have a good end to his career.
Yeah, I'll be definitely watching. Cam.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. Do you know what? Yeah, I feel sorry for him. To be honest with you, like I said, we're not going to get into it, but we all know why he didn't play. It wasn't a footballing thing. Let's be real. But yeah, man, I just hope he does good in front. I hope. You know what? Yeah, because I was very against Özil before that thing started happening with the political thing started happening, innit? Yeah. I was like, you know what? Get this guy out of my club, And then the thing where I was like, you know what? This guy's actually a decent guy, bro. I'm bad judging him for no reason, bro. Let me actually look into this guy's life, innit? And I saw it. I was like, bro, this guy is hard, fam. Keep him here, fam. Even if he doesn't play, keep him here, bro. We need it because we need a 10. He's our best 10 we got right now. And then we find out that he's not playing because of footballing reasons. Yes, I'll tell you. Reasons.
Mesut Ozil, for me, in his prime, that one season, he was as good or even better than Kevin De Bruyne because he was doing it in a shittier team.
Look, let's be real, yeah. Kevin De Bruyne did 20 assists last season. Ozil did 19 that season I was talking about. The record's 20. Henry's been holding that record down. I don't know how these two haven't even passed. I don't know how Fabregas didn't pass it. There was that season with Chelsea when he had 18 assists and about 15 of them came in the first half of the season.
Okay.
I couldn't believe it, bro. I thought Fabregas was going to demolish that.
Kendall, you're getting love again. I'm sorry.
Kendall, you're getting bare love.
Anyways, let's keep it moving. Back to the preview. So we're gonna do the score predictions after a little bit later. But is Newcastle gonna sign anyone? Is Arsenal gonna sign anyone? What is the point of the transfer window in January if nobody signs anybody?
I don't think we'll sign anyone.
Me neither.
I think if we do at a push, I say Willems from obviously Frankfurt, but I don't think we'll sign him again. Re-sign him again because he'll be free in the summer. So I highly doubt they're gonna, pay for a player who's gonna be free in 6 months. If we get Phil Jones, I'm never watching football again, especially Premier League football. Jesse Lingard's been mentioned a lot. Wouldn't be the worst signing in the world, but it's not realistically what we need. We need a box-to-box midfielder desperately, and I don't think we're gonna get that in this window at all.
Joe Willock, don't worry, we'll give him to you for a loan.
No.
No, he's good. He's actually good.
You're right, man. You're right. You're just not an Arsenal player, bro.
You wouldn't take Joe Willock?
No, I wouldn't.
Why?
Because I don't feel like he improves the team that we have right now.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't think he does. He would do enough to that team that we need him to do at all. I can't really see us getting anyone, if I'm honest. We have no cash. Mike Ashley and Steve Bruce have come out yesterday and said there's no cash to spend in January, which is no surprise at all, really.
Mike Ashley, my guy, have you seen the size of I've seen the size of your house, blood. And you tell me you got no cash. Okay.
When does he? He just saves it for himself. He's just greedy as always. So yeah, I don't think we'll sign absolutely anyone, to be honest. At a push, it'll be a Man United cast off somewhere.
Man seen him land his helicopter in his garden, and you're telling me he ain't got no cash.
He always says that, man. He's been saying it for 15 years. Freak, obviously.
Yo, guys, we got Kesh. He just landed. What's good, bro?
Not much, man. What are you telling me?
Yo, first thing, we spoke about two things. We spoke about the predicted lineups, and we spoke about Ozil. But I want to get your take on Ozil. Ozil's leaving. How do you feel?
Listen, it's a relief, man. Like, I don't hate the guy. Respect him for coming to the club. Respect him for the moments he's given. But there comes a time where you just have to move on, you know what I mean? Like, if he's not playing, then you just need to move him on. What this will do now will free up wages. I'm not sure if it will be spent in the right way, but we need to apply ourselves properly and make sure we don't add any more dead wood and we get the right players in. So I'm over the moon, man. It's a lot of money that's been wasted, really.
Yeah, the comments are going, Cash. They miss you, bro. The people are happy to see you. Now, let's get it going, people. Cash is back. Cam's here. Kendall's here. Kendall, you got another question from the guy Shade Man, always throwing in those sensible questions. He asked you, which Arsenal player would you actually take at Arsenal? And he said, be sensible. not Aubameyang or Lacazette or Leno.
No. To be honest, I don't think they would do anything for us because we don't have any service to give them. So that would be stupid. I would take.
Why are these comments coming from me, blood?
I would take Saka. Ow! Sorry, my cat is probably attacking us. And I would take Tierney because we are literally desperate for a left back. So yeah.
Yeah, but you do realize those are the two players you probably would never get.
Oh yeah, we would never get them, but that's who I would have.
Yeah.
Can I tell you what I take from Newcastle?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's only one guy, bruv.
Gucci man.
Saint Maxi man, bruv. Do you know what? I saw when Newcastle bought him? Yeah, I was like, whoa. How did Newcastle know about the player I've been buying from FIFA 13, bruv?
Bro.
Bro.
I remember this guy,
this man know about my man, yeah? I was gassed.
Listen, this guy, has won me, I think he won me 1,300 in the last moment of a game. Last moment. Honestly, what a penalty. Yeah.
Bro, he's so
he's flary. He's very flary.
That guy is
very flary, man.
Hard.
No, guys.
But I'll take the keeper, though. That's one player.
I'll take the keeper. And the backup keeper, too. They have two good keepers.
Mm.
Yeah, I was saying this on Midnight Vibes the other night. I feel like, apart from probably Man United, we probably have the best balance of a 1 and 2 keeper in the league, because both are like equally as good as each other. And normally, obviously, the number 2's like not as good as the number 1. So I'm over the moon with the keepers at the moment. But I feel like that's just going to end in tears, because if Dubravka comes back and is number 1, because obviously he is number 1, Carl Darlow's not going to want to sit there and be like second fiddle. After
2 million,
done,
bro.
so.
2 million, very cheap, bro. Try and buy me FIFA 21. You're gonna
Man
be
said
spending
Yedlin. He would take
mil-
Yedlin at Arsenal. I don't know about that, bro.
That's a reach.
I wouldn't take it.
Yeah.
He's an
I don't
ex
think you've been
Tottenham
watching
player.
I'll take him
Newcastle.
over. I'll take him over Bellerin. I'll take him
He's
over
an ex
Bellerin.
Tottenham player as well. I wouldn't take him.
Nah,
Brother,
guys
I'll take him over Bellerin.
I don't want no Yin. Unless you're world class, I don't want you.
I would take Jamal Lewis right now.
I had a 5-game run on bets made. Jeez.
Yeah, I'll take
Gang,
Lewis.
Obviously,
I'll take Lewis still.
I'll send you my account details soon after.
Okay.
No,
So, yeah.
I know Kendall's been disappointed in Lewis, and I see a lot of fans say, "Oh, he's not really been great." But we have to understand is the system that he's playing in doesn't suit him at all.
That's the thing. I don't blame him whatsoever, because it is the system problem and it is Steve Bruce's problem. It's not his fault. And he, in my opinion, I think he's better as a wing back than he is like a full on, like a left back, a traditional left back, because his defensive awareness isn't great.
That's the thing. A lot of fans don't realise, like they see the player going forward because obviously it's the modern era, but they don't look for that balance and see what he's actually doing going back towards his own goal. And that's the problem. That's the problem with Lamptey as well. Like, I would like to see Lamptey play in a 4 before I make assessments. Like, he's a flying wing back. He's good at what he does, but is he good at defending?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, Kesh, people are asking you, where are you? Because it sounds like you're in like a staircase.
What?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Man's doing his thing. Yo, and anyone who's talking about the thumbnail, you know what? I asked Kendall if she likes the thumbnail, and she said she likes it. So I don't care what any of you guys say. So go suck it. Anyways, now moving on. Yo, bro, Kesh, did you hear about the stupidness today? People saying I'm creating rumors because I put this out because a Chelsea reporter that works for the Daily Mail put out a tweet and then deletes it about Marcus Alonso coming to Arsenal.
I'll be fucking livid if we done that.
What?
I'll be livid if we went and signed him.
I'm a good player from Chelsea.
Bro, I got blocked from Reddit for posting that link because I didn't have a source.
No, it's a ridiculous source still. Ridiculous.
Okay, yeah, moving on. Who's gonna start for Arsenal in the front? Because we most likely know what Newcastle's team is going to be. It's going to be very similar to the team that we shown you earlier. It's just a couple players missing, right?
Yeah.
Kendall. From this team, it's pretty much just one midfielder and one Hendricks and Fernandez are the only changes.
Yeah,
hopefully
I feel like yes. And possibly Matty Longstaff, not Sean.
Okay. Yeah, you never know with the long staffs. You don't know which one it is until they say the S or the M. Now, for us, I think Tierney could be back. Someone said, why don't we play Pablo Mari and Gabriel? What do you think about that, guys?
I'll try it, but obviously I don't think it's going to happen. I think Arteta is really convinced that Odin's got a future. He said he's growing, so I don't see that happening anytime soon. I think a conversation needs to be had, though, and I don't see Arsenal fans having this conversation. Like, I think Pepe is fine. That's my honest opinion.
You said what?
I said my honest opinion is I think Pepe is finished at this club. I just don't see him improving. But with the way Aubameyang is playing, we need to start having that conversation of why isn't Aubameyang being dropped and Pepe getting games on the left. That's something that I feel needs to happen at some point, because you can't keep playing Aubameyang when he's not actually performing.
Yeah. Now, Stripper is in the house saying, great panel, less gassy views than normal. Basically saying, we're not chatting shit like normal. Now, and people are getting at me about the thing. Now, moving on. Kesh, I get what you're saying about holding, but we already spoke about this. It only comes down to the fact that we don't have enough homegrown players. Right? So we know about that situation. Midfield, Granit Xhaka, Cam, you don't want him starting, but he's our. Who would you rather play? El Neni. Like, I think Kendall would rather have Xhaka play or El Neni. Like,
Bruv.
what?
I'd rather play my nan.
What?
Swear down, she'll do a better job than him, bruv.
Bro, come on. Serious question.
Obviously, yeah, I'd rather. There's no point even saying who'd rather play. We all know he's gonna play. So it's just gonna be.
It's a headache for you. You just don't want to hear it.
I hate him and this op of Bellerin as well, bro. He's not.
Kendall, if you could handpick your midfield, would it be Xhaka and Ceballos?
Yeah.
You'd rather you'd more fear if we somehow played El Neni, right?
Yes. I think I'd more not necessarily fear, but I'd be more like, oh, okay. Obviously with Partey, but yeah, Xhaka. But then again, like Xhaka's a player that like Xhaka, whatever it is.
I don't see it. I don't see it, people.
I've just seen that comment made us die. I've never really thought about before. Yeah.
I'm the captain now.
Xhaka's like a player that either has like an unreal game, like in like one in every like 15, and then he'll just have like a horrendous run, and then he'll come back and he'll just do like one really good thing and like win you a game, and then just he's gone again. Like he's just one of them players.
Yeah. And we were talking about it earlier, Kesh. You missed it. We were talking about how Arsenal have a superiority complex where we think we're too big to be signing players from the Championship or lesser clubs, which hinders us.
Yeah.
So when we signed Mesut Ozil, it was great, but ever since it's kind of been like a headache. Not trying to get not doing the greatest signings. Like, do you believe some people stuck their nose up to Kieran Tierney, and now like everyone loves him? No one can say a bad thing about the guy.
I didn't notice that, to be fair, when we signed him. I think a lot of people knew about Tierney and knew his qualities. I don't think that's one player that anyone really doubted, to be honest.
What about Pablo Mari?
I think a lot of people frowned up on that, but
he's been a good surprise.
Before we signed him, I've only seen him in a couple of games, but I made sure I watched that game against Liverpool, and he showed me enough to say he's capable of playing for the club. Obviously, I don't see him as my immediate first choice to be starting, but what he showed me in that game shows that he can play against these quality players in Mane and Salah. Like, he gives me that Per Mertesacker vibes. Like, not the greatest speed or anything, but his positional awareness is exceptional for me. And as a defender, you don't need pace. If your positional awareness is great, you don't need pace.
Okay, guys, let's quickly move on. We just witnessed Arsenal versus Newcastle. I think, Cam, was that your first watch along or was that your second watch along?
Oh, what?
That was your second watch along you did with the other day, or is that your first one?
The Crystal Palace was my first one.
Oh, okay, because luckily you didn't do the Newcastle game because that was a headache. Me and Kesh were watching that game, Kendall, and we literally were watching the game like this, and we're like, we're gonna lose, you know. But we're watching Newcastle, and we're seeing them have chances, but not doing nothing with them, and we're like, this is what you mean by Newcastle.
You know what's so funny? Yeah, if you watched my, obviously you wouldn't because you had your own one going on, yeah. But if you had watched my one, yeah. But because I was on my ones in it, bro, you would have seen. I'm like, bro, what is this team doing? Is he really pissing me off like this right now on my live? My first ever live, you're embarrassing me like this. Like, what's going on, bro?
Oh, man,
I was getting so passionate.
That's why I can't do watch-alongs. Because I just would cry.
Monday, I'm doing a watch-along live, bro.
Kendall, you know the worst thing about watch-alongs is there's times where I'm in my own thoughts and I'm on camera and it's being recorded. And when it gets played back to me, sometimes I'm like, I swear to God, I sang, what? I said that? Or it's like, I swear, one time I said we're gonna lose every single game this season, or we're gonna win, or we're gonna draw. I'm like, I literally just caught myself. You know what it was? It was the Burnley game. I'm like, we're not gonna score this game. Aubameyang somehow is gonna get a goal, but he got a goal, but it was for the other team.
Sens talks knows, but I was stressed.
Yo, imagine doing a watch along and there's no Arsenal fans in the watch along, just rivals, just laughing the whole time. Every single comment was just rivals, like 200 people. I think that Burnley Arsenal, when we conceded, there's 200 people in the chat. Every single fan everybody's saying send the link. You know how people are with me. They're always trying to jump on. So it became to a point where I had so much people in the stream that the stream crashed, and I had to kick everybody out. Like, it was crazy. But
yesterday was funny as well, but that's different.
I'm not gonna lie to you, it's therapy, because when you lose, or I know also, Kendall, going to the games after, whenever you do your Magpie interviews or anything, when you're doing those, you know how it is. Like, it's almost like a stress reliever, because you get it out, and then you're no more stressed. Like, to me, I'm one of the people, I don't want people bantering my own team based on my own thoughts. So when people say they make fun of their own club, they have to be careful, because other people are going to use those thoughts against you. So if you say Newcastle sucks because of this, and this, and you lay it out for everybody, next time when you say, oh, we're good now, they're going to be like, no, you said Newcastle sucks for this, and this, and this. So that's why I have this hard shell with Arsenal. Like, Cam, you're going to come out and you're going to be like, banter us, we're shit. But that's not my style, bro. That's not my style.
No, do you know why? Yeah, it's because if you knew my group of friends, innit, yeah, you'll realize, innit, man got bantered for years, bro, and I was defending this club until I actually saw what they were watching from their point of view. I'm like, bro, they're right, fam. This team is dead, fam. And this is Wenger days, so, bro, I just stopped. I gave up in it. There was like 3 seasons where I didn't even care, bro. Like, literally, we lost. They tried banter me. I was like, bro, I don't care, bro. We lost. I'm not even watching football right now. I'm into my NFL, bro.
Guys, I've never gotten this before. I'll take it as a compliment. I've clickbaited for transfer news, and nobody ever says nothing. But clickbaiting a title that says literally preview. It just says preview. What is clickbait about this? I'm so confused.
Oh my, you're trying to say I look like this guy, bro?
Who the hell's that?
Ollie McBurney.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Call me. I at least call me McGregor, bro. I don't mind McGregor, innit? Man's calling me Ollie McBurney, bro. Disrespect, bro.
Yeah, these top of the league guys have been bothering me all week. I don't know about you guys, but what do you guys?
Hey, Liverpool, please do us a favor and beat this United team. United fans right now just need to be humbled out just for a bit. They need to humble. They need to have some humble eye blood, because they're getting a bit too gassed right now. I'm not go and before any United fans try to even gun at me on the comments, yeah. So I know you're on here, yeah. I'm not gunning at you. I'm just saying there's a lot of you that are very overly gassed right now because you're top of the league, innit? Yeah. You need to be humbled. That's it.
Facts.
That's it.
And if you're not humble, you might get humbled the hard way. So be careful. You know what?
Exactly. A lot of the comments already come up earlier about if United lose.
Look, we bring up United. Look at what happened.
What was it? Gun for Alpha. I'm like, I say no more then.
Yeah, we bring up United. Kirsten, first guy says, "Yo, come at me." I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You know what? That would be interesting. I will send the link, but not right now. What do you call it? Not right now. What do you call it? First things first. United. I think it's going to be a boring draw. I think it's going to be a boring draw, guys.
Draw.
What do you think?
Draw all day long, I think.
Boring draw.
Who?
Yeah.
Boring draw. This game.
Liverpool going to do him 4-0, bro. Watch.
Okay. I think
They're gonna
I
kick.
think this is the 4-0 result. Chelsea guys are going to get it. Chelsea guys are going to
Leicester
get
have
it.
just won 2-0, haven't they, as well, tonight
Yeah,
against
Chelsea's gonna get it.
Southampton. So
Chelsea are getting it.
No, not in a bad way, guys. You guys are just going to lose 2-3-0. It's not that bad. Not that bad. Okay, now let's talk about Arsenal Newcastle. We've seen Bruce Ball. We've seen everything.
Arsenal gonna get it.
no, please, honestly, we just got pammed off Sheffield United. Like, please don't.
If you
like,
play St.
that's
Maximan,
an
our
insult.
Bellerin's gonna get slapped all over the place.
Go on,
Yes,
Paul,
predictions for the game.
Prediction. I'm gonna go for a 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
Guys, put your predictions in the scored
I'm
predictions
going-
in there right
Do you know
now.
what my actual prediction is? Yeah, I'll be real. I think we're gonna win 1-0.
You know what? I agree with Kesh. I said 2-0. So
I'm going 1-0.
I know.
I'm watching Newcastle.
1-1?
Because I think what you'll see is the likes of Martinelli probably come back in as well.
I can't see us doing anything again, as we already know. So, again, I think it's going to be a close game like it was the FA Cup. Like, obviously, News just took it in the final, end of it. But, yeah, I think 1-0 Arsenal. I can't see it being, a goal fest or anything. But I'll take 1-0 Newcastle, Callum Wilson goal. Yes, absolutely, I will celebrate that like a cup final, son. Trust. Actually, I kind of won't because it's like I'm in a weird situation. I think a lot of Newcastle fans are at this point.
Imagine if this happened.
You know why he's saying that, bruv? Because I literally said Liverpool are gonna smack them 4-0.
Why does he hate
All
Newcastle?
right, hater. All right, hater.
How can it be a Joe Linton brace if it's one goal? Anyway,
It's gonna be better than the end of the game. That's why, man.
if you want to call that 1-0 a Joe Linton brace, that's probably right. But yeah, I can't see it happening really.
My heart says 5-0. My head says draw.
My head says
No,
says
that's what it says. I'm
maybe a
reading
2-1.
my man's comment.
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran, you're losing. See, I get Ed Sheeran, McBurney.
What are these guys talking about? I'm sorry.
Obviously, who I look like. But when I get a fresh thing, I get different. I get called different ones. Trust me. When I'm fresh, when it's fresh,
in the house. Yes, Albert. Go check out Albert JTV, guys.
I figure myself up right now. I'm a 4 right now, but when I get that fresh trim, I go straight to a 7.2, bro.
Oh shit! What's going on with Kesh? Oh, he's still there. Yo, we got a United fan here. He asked for the link. I delivered. Bro, what did you want to say? First of all, what's your prediction for the Arsenal Newcastle game?
Bro, Arsenal gonna win. This should be easy win. 1-0.
1-0. And this is a bona fide Arsenal. I would say he likes to troll us.
What was you lot's predicted lineup?
Bro.
We didn't go through a full predicted lineup. We just kind of changed the who scored lineup.
Yeah, me.
So it was for me, it's Leno, Bellerin, Holding, Gabriel, or Pablo Marie, whoever, Tierney, Pate, Elneny, Saka, Smith Rowe, Aubameyang, Lacazette.
Is St. Maximin back?
No, he's not back yet.
He's back in training, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they shoved him in, to be honest.
If he plays, don't care if he just come back from COVID. He's going to terrorize your fullbacks.
Yo, bro, my guys just loves talking about Arsenal getting terrorized.
You're going to win, but St. Maximin, that's because St. Maximin's got no end product.
Pull up that comment. Pull up that Velvish one. Comment.
Come.
It's all right. I got it here already.
I predicted it. I predicted
coming for, so United don't do it, man. If Liverpool don't do the job, I'm gonna be like,
I predicted a draw for our game.
I'm gonna just be like this, humble pie. Like, I'm sorry,
bro.
Yeah.
I predicted.
You guys have 2 games in 1 week for Newcastle.
148 watching, 70. Come on, get them likes up, man.
I was saying in the comments earlier, people really start liking the video.
Yeah. Yo, how you guys not liking the video? Come on, people. I haven't
148 watching, 74 likes. Come on, get them likes up, man.
Guys, come on. One guy
Yeah.
said he's only here for me to sing. I'm not singing today, bro.
That's like on the United stand. They're always there for Goldbridge to sing.
Yeah, I think after the Crystal Palace game, I did Shooting Stars. You know the night star. I don't know how to sing, but
But what
Yeah.
version was you singing?
What, the Wish Right Now song?
yeah, the Wish Right Now.
Was you
Yeah.
singing the B.O.B. original version, or were you singing the remix version?
I was doing a remix. I was doing Egal's remix. You know. There you go.
Because the remix version obviously has my man in it.
Yeah, yo. Anyways, yo, Christian, I'm gonna let you go, bro. Hold it down, bro. We got Arteta out guy here. You know what? We don't have any Arteta out guys really come on the channel much, but this guy come on a couple times. Yo, what's your name, bro?
Damn, bro. I'm
got you.
on the football terrace. I wasn't there Wednesday when I ranted about Arteta and it.
Yeah.
We're losing 2-1 to Newcastle. Watch.
Why?
Because the performance has not been satisfying at all, man. When we played them in the cup, we should have lost. If Andy Carroll's shit, but if it was a decent striker, well, we could have got out of the cup, and we'd even play well in the cup. We
You see,
played
I
shit.
disagree with that though. Because
Thank you, Kesh.
I'm
Thank you
sorry.
for disagreeing with your comment.
as much as Andy Carroll missed those chances, we could have had chances as well if our players made better decisions. Like there was so many times Pepe could have cut it back. There's times where Nelson could have hit the ball first time. We had chances, so I don't think it's as simple as black and white as that to say that we should have lost.
Are you still Arteta in?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm still out there ending it. I've always said that I'm going to give him till the summer.
Do you know what? I need to address that. Yeah, I need to
Let him
address
get
that.
some players in. But listen, when that summer window's finished, it's goal time. And if you're not producing the goods, then I'm going to be Arteta out.
And I'll say
Simple
something
as
that really worries me. He rates these dead players. Rob Holding, Bellerin, Xhaka. It really worries me.
It's going to come out that
I understand.
obviously it's going to
The
come
thing
out
is-
soon that Bellerin is the love child of Arteta and someone, and obviously
The thing
Bellerin
is,
not.
we
Will
say
come
he
out.
rates them, but every other manager, Wenger rated them, Emery rated them. So it's not just Arteta. We keep putting these things down on Arteta as if.
1 second. Let Kendall go. Let Kendall go, guys.
I think with Arteta, it's a thing like if he plays the long-term players, I don't know if this is the case, but obviously, as we say, previous managers have rated them. But I think if he thinks that he plays the long-term players, he's kind of got a scapegoat as to why the team's so bad because he can blame it on like the players who've been there long-term not fitting into his style of football. Do you know what I mean? Not like that he'd ever say that, but I feel like that's probably why he sticks with them because he doesn't want to try something new and then he'll be blamed for something that hasn't worked. Whereas if he's playing players like Holding, Bellerin, Xhaka, people like that, he cannot be blamed for that because they've been playing in this team for 4 or 5 years longer. So I think that's...
They make mistakes. They've done it for 4 years. And I'm just sick and tired of our fans rating these players. We had people like Lauren, Lee Dixon, Sanya, to this guy. He's awful. I remember Lauren, he's one of my favourite ever Arsenal players. He's like my 6th favourite ever Arsenal player. He was class.
Abue was one of my favourite Arsenal players.
Lauren was an island of his own.
I
Literally,
agree.
that whole side was to him.
I agree. Lauren for me, like I love Henri, but Lauren
Big up
is
Abue, by the
number
way.
one for me. Honestly, like that guy. You see if you kicked Lomberg, just know you're getting a kick from Lauren. He's kicking you. Don't kick Lomberg. I'm telling you, this guy, yeah. And don't forget, this is a guy that used to step up for penalties and everything, bro. Like a lot of people look at him and think, he was just a player.
Man United in the cup final. Remember, Man United in the cup final. Spurs away 5-4. Spurs when we beat them 3-0 at home.
I'm not taking it to heart.
Yeah.
Sanya as well. I'm saying these players because we had these players and people are satisfied with Bellerin. We need to have bigger ambitions of these players.
Bellerin's sick.
But I think a lot. You know when people say,
Thanks for coming on, bro. I just got a lot of people coming on.
Hold on, Egal. Let me just answer that. Yeah, when people say that Arsenal fans ain't got ambition, it's not that we ain't got ambition. If we had the money and we can spend it ourselves, we would spend it. But what it is fans don't see that their demands are being made, no matter what noise they make. Like There's fans that's been making noise for how many years? They don't see it the way we see it. So I think what you get is a lot of fans that they lose heart and they just say, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, yo, bro, what's your name and what's your prediction for the game? Because we got to go through this quickly. Sorry.
Yeah, of course, bro. My name's Slens, bro. Sense Talks.
Okay.
Bro, I think it's going to be 2-1 to Arsenal.
Okay.
But I'm not going to lie. I want to ask you guys something. What's your guys' opinion on Pepe? Like, have you given up on him or do you still have faith?
Ask the non-Arsenal fan first. Kendall, can Pepe turn good?
I think it can probably be better because obviously, you know, you don't sign a player for 72 million for no reason. Actually, that's a lie because we signed Joe Linton for 40 million for no reason. But I think obviously
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, your sound got cut.
my mum was ringing us for some reason, even though I've got my phone on Do Not Disturb. And yeah, I just think it's probably a bit. You're not going to get your money back for him, so it's a struggle. I just don't think he's going to improve in the team right now. I think he just needs a different system and a different setup than what he's in right now.
Okay. Yeah, but, sorry, bro. Can I just say, yeah, you know, Kesh, you were saying that you gave up on him, yeah. Like, do you know what it is about him, bro? Like, he's played under 3 different managers, yeah, and every single time it's been a different meltdown, different problem in your team. I just don't think he's. I don't think he's ever played more than 4 games in a row in the league. So for me, it's just like, bro, like, I don't know, like, it's frustrating. He's a very frustrating player, I understand, but I want to give him time.
For me, I see a lot of fans say.
Thanks for coming on, bro.
I see a lot of fans.
Where can we go? Oh shit.
I see a lot of on the Pepe thing. I see a lot of fans say it's because of the system, yeah. But for me, I don't believe in system players. Like, imagine saying Henry is a system player or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we need players who can fit into all systems. I was literally talking to someone earlier about the Dele Alli thing, and they're saying he can only fit in a system where he's playing behind Kane. For me, that's not good enough. That's not good enough, man. Like, if you're a quality player, you can play in any system.
It's true.
Okay. I seen Brandon was nodding his head in disagreement earlier. Brandon, what's your thoughts on what skill set? And bro, what's your prediction for the game before you go, bro?
Okay.
Oh, for me.
Yeah, quickly.
Oh yeah, just 2-1 Arsenal, bro. 2-1 Arsenal.
All right, bro. Thanks for coming on, bro. I appreciate it. And yo, message me on Twitter if you want to come on again. Brandon, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, on Pepe, I'd sell him in the summer. Personally, I'd try and get a bit of money back from him. I think he should feel embarrassed the fact that a kid is keeping him out of the side. You know, in Saka. Saka's been miles better than him. Million miles better than him, really. And we've spent 72 million on the guy, and he's just not cut it in the Premier League. I would get rid in the summer, try and make a bit of money back.
All right, bro. Thanks for coming on, Brandon. And guys, go check out Brandon aftv on YouTube, bro. And that's my guy. And also check him out on Twitter. What's your Twitter handle?
It's in the channel. It's in the channel link, so you'll be able to find all my socials and that on there anyway. And my prediction before we go, my prediction for the game, I think it'll be 2-1 Arsenal. I think we'll just about save it.
There you go. I put it down, bro. Thanks, Brandon, for coming on. Appreciate you, bro. And then Nitish, you're the last one for the night. What's your prediction for the game? Do you have any questions for the Newcastle fan?
No, I think see, the thing with Pepe is people said that he's not getting.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you, Kendall.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. No, people were saying that Pepe didn't get enough games under Emery. He was dropped because he was crap in training.
Yeah, I'm getting feedback from Kesh's line. I'm just going to mute him for a second. Okay, what were you saying?
Yeah, I was saying that people were saying that Pepe didn't get enough chances under Emery, but he was dropped because he was crap in training and couldn't impress the manager. So at the end, there is no point in defending Pepe anymore. He has had his chances. When he got his chance under Arteta, he got himself sent off. There is no defending that as well. He could have been playing regular games at that point of time. So there's no point in defending Pepe. But yeah, as I was saying in the comments as well, I think if Newcastle score against us in this game, we will have a meltdown. because if Newcastle had the opportunity, they would have put the fans in front of the goal as well. That's how they were defending in the last match. So that's all they were doing. Yes, they got a few chances on the counter, but I think we did fine. And if we had conceded a goal in that game, I think the changes would have come earlier than it came. So I wasn't too worried about it. But yeah, overall, if we do concede a goal, Twitter will be in meltdown. Our fans will go crazy, and I don't see it happen. But let's see what happens. I think it will be maybe a 2-0 win, as you guys also said.
All right, bro. Thanks for coming on, bro. We're gonna wrap it up. Cam, talk to me. What's your final thoughts for the night?
My final thoughts. I just hope. I hope we win on Monday. We need to get back to winning form, and I hope Liverpool do the job against United tomorrow. Because otherwise, if United do the job against Liverpool, then I've got a lot of apologies to make. So.
All right, and then Kesh, I'm gonna unmute you quickly. What's your final thoughts, bro?
Yeah, man. Like, we need to continue getting some 3 points. Like, obviously, we can't dwell on the Palace game too much. I felt there was a lot of tired legs in that game. I do expect to see a better showing, shall I say, in this game on Monday.
Yeah, and then, sorry, I didn't catch the last part. Could you say after better showing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, continue. Could you repeat that again? Hello, Kesh? No, I can hear you. It's just, oh man, what's going on? Okay, Kendall, you're still muted.
I'm an up
Okay,
now.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I can't really see it being anything other than an Arsenal win, but if the weekend's anything to go by and us losing to Sheffield United, I feel like maybe Steve Bruce has a point to prove and he'll come out all guns blazing. If that happens, I can see it being a better game, but I can't really see it being, like an exciting bloody goal fest now. I think it'll be just the same old lucky goal will probably win it, I think.
You've won. Didn't you think we were going to beat you in the FA Cup like 3-4-0?
No, I think I said 2-1. Originally, if Callum Wilson was playing, I said 2-1. And obviously I wasn't that far off because it was 2-0. But yeah, I think just depends. If Steve Bruce wants to stay and he wants to keep the job, I think he might come out all guns blazing and play better.
Big up to you, by the way. You're actually making a difference in your club. Just like people on aftv making a difference, getting our people out, like Emily. You're making a difference. Steve Bruce actually heard her interview, and he's like, "Some fans, we know he's talking about Kendall."
We know like I said, brother. We know he's talking about you. 100%.
You know what? He probably seen your video, and he's like, "You know what? I can't even say nothing bad about her."
Well, the thing is that the Sky Sports is actually played like in all of the concourses and stuff, so he probably did see it really. But yeah, I was laughing a bit when it literally an hour after our interviews he came out and gave a little speech, so I was laughing my head off at that.
Yeah. No, Kesh, we could hear you. It's just I wanted you to repeat yourself, and then when you tried to repeat yourself, for some reason it wasn't working. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, somebody asked me, I think it's Harris. Harris, you're in every video. You know I do an NBA channel. I do an NBA show. So clearly you watch it. And yes, are you gonna do an NBA watch along? I'm sorry, bro. I can't do an NBA watch along. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, those games. Majority of the games are like 3 o'clock. I just can't do a watch along at that time. My wife's going to be sleeping. I might be having to go to bed for work. I just can't be doing that. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous timings. Now, guys, end of the stream. My final thoughts. I think we're going to win it this time again. Hopefully this time we do it in normal time because there is no extra time to do it this game. It could be a 0-0 draw again, but I just don't see enough from Newcastle to score the goals. If we lose to Newcastle 2-3-0,
that'll never happen, honestly.
I will actually be the most shocked. I would never expect that. But if we were to win this game, 1-0, 2-0, that is the more realistic scoreline. I think Newcastle's not going to score. I think we're going to keep a clean sheet again. And you know what? Big up to our players because they've been performing better. And you know what? I'm just going to end it off there. But before we go, Kesh came back.
All day, every day.
Yo, bro. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. What was your
I was just saying, the Palace game, I felt it was more tired legs that really stopped us, really, because it was an even game. It was a fair point between both teams. but I do expect to see a lot better showing come Monday. We'll have a lot more fresh legs. You'll have Martinelli back. You'll have Kieran Tierney. It was a big miss. So I don't think the fans should read too much into that game. And let's not jump on this reactionary thing where you're going to start jumping on Smith Rowe. I saw a few fans saying, oh, he didn't play that great, but it's to be expected, which is why I say you can't go the rest of the season relying on him. He's a young man. And let's face it was only the other day he played his first Premier League start. So what do you expect?
Yo, people, I asked you guys to rate my show. You guys give me zeros. What's going on? Right? Okay, so go check out Kendall's channel. You guys already know the link is in the title. Go check out her channel and go check out Sarcasm City TV. My guy Cam's on there. You guys already know what Flawless and Jay-Z and the man with Stro and everybody. And you know Kesh, she's doing overtime again. The man's working, the hardest working man on YouTube. Not working on YouTube right now, but working at home or doing his thing wherever he is, saving people's lives. You guys don't know how important his job is. Big up to my guy. And you know what? We're out of here, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? If I get any more zeros from you, Mustafa, you're banned. Hamza, give me a 200, definitely. There you go. Let's go.
4-0. You know that 4-0's coming.
Yes, this is what I like to see, 100%. Yes, thank you, Harris. Okay, and we're out of here, people. And you know what? For the people who've been watching from the beginning, that knows the grind, I appreciate you guys. Thanks, people. We're out of here.